Okay, this is a video about how to post blogs to the John Thomas painting site. So it assumes that you're already logged in and that you already have access to the blog posts, which are in one of these. Here, I'm going to get it open here. Sorry, thought I had it open already. So the basic process is this, like, um, um, when I look at this question, I see it's kind of all over the place, but I'm not going to fix it at this point. I'm just going to copy and paste it in there. So I'm going to copy and paste the question and the answer, and this is going to be a little bit non-standard, but it will get us going. Okay, so the first thing you do is if you use the new menu up here, you can create a new post, and that's what these are going to be. These are going to be posts within his blog. And so let's go ahead and create a new post, and then I take what I have on my clipboard and I want to paste it in using the text field because that will strip off um, any code that's wrapped around this, and there is code wrapped around it, even though it's copied from um, Google Docs, and it looks like there's nothing there. I see now that I copied the wrong bit. So anyhow, I'm going to copy the right piece. This is what we wrote, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in the body, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste the question because it's so long and drawn out. I'm going to paste that here in the body of the thing. And I'm going to go ahead and switch to the visual editor, and then I'm going to make this into a heading 2, and that'll be uniform across. I'm going to remove this pluralization from this because it looks wrong, and I'm going to put returns in front of every sentence just to kind of increase the overall length of it. And then I'm going to draft a shortened version of the questions, something that would be more eye-catching and brief to people. Seeing it on the web someplace. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and save this as a draft. And then if you'll notice, it changed the slug to reflect the new title. So basically, this is done in its most basic, simplest form, but we're going to do a couple more things to improve it. And so the first one is to add a featured image, and I'm going to move this up because I think this is important below. I'm going to go ahead, click on featured images, and I'm going to provide you with these images, and they'll be well labeled. This one I have on my computer. I got it from Wikimedia, and I'm going to optimize it with the same shorter title that I gave the blog post itself. And I'm happy to go over this with you. This is, I'm just doing my best here to illustrate how I do it. So I'm going to set this as a featured image, and that has a specific function, but it doesn't appear in the blog post necessarily. So I'm going to save the draft again. I'm actually going to go into the text, and I'm going to embed a photo, and I have the code on my clipboard because I got it from Wikimedia. And so I'm going to save the draft, and that's the embed code. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the tools here to write justify it. Then I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to use the advanced options. No, where is it here? I want to be able to control the size of it. How am I going to do that? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to go to the code. Okay. Or I can just grab the corner here and size it down so that it's more like fits in with the content and the size of the content. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save Draft. And now let's just have a quick look at it. I'm going to go to View Post. Okay, and so it's made it, the featured image here at the top, and then I've embedded it here in the article as well. You can see that the returns really work to kind of, make this easier to read, and the um, the questions here in the body are pretty big. I think I'm going to go ahead and knock them down to a heading 3 size. So I'm going to go back to the edit post. I'm going to select this, change it to heading 3. I'm going to click Save Draft. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to refresh it. That looks better to me. Okay, so heading 3 for the headings, for the questions in the body. Break these out with paragraphs. Add an image, both embedded in the post itself and as the featured image. And that's the basics. Now we're going to go to the SEO portion of it, and that happens down here in the Yoast SEO section. I'm just going to, that you don't need to worry about that, but here I'm going to I'm going to repeat the question that I used, or the heading that I used to simplify for the blog post itself. And I'm going to go ahead and add that there. Then I can apply some other categories to it. I'm going to create a new category called frequently asked questions, and all of these posts will use that category so that I can pull it into another page in the site. And then in terms of tags, you can look at the frequently used ones. You know, these mostly have to do with the cities in which he's done work before. And let's leave the tags off for the time being. Okay, so we gave a shortened, abbreviated um, uh, title to the thing. We put the question in as an H3. We put the answers in with returns to make it legible. We added the embedded image. We sized it down. We put in the featured image. Then we adjusted the meta description to make sure that it had a reference to answering the questions about painter's tape, and I think we're good to go. Let's publish this and have a look at it. And I'm going to actually send it to the client so he sees, what's going on. And so I'm just going to copy the URL up there. And I guess what I need to show you is scheduling. And that's done elsewhere. I'll go back to the edit. Let me close this. Go to edit post. Scheduling is done here, right where it says published. So we're going to be doing these for the first of the month. So the next, 10 blog posts will be done at the beginning of each month for the next 10 months. So October 1st, November 1st, December 1st, etc., until all the blogs are posted. All right. That's it for now. Thanks.